This program is sponsored by Ajio Big Board Sale. Download the app to wishlist now.
Hello and welcome to this week's Goa Ahead. In this week, we are going to talk to the Goa desk in charge of the Congress party, Dinesh Gundu Rao. And the topic of discussion, the central focus of this discussion is exit of former Chief Minister and senior Congress leader Luizinho Faleiro and he joining the TMC. How is Congress looking at this development and how it will impact the grand old party? Let us talk to Dinesh Gundu Rao. Dinesh ji, welcome to the studio and let me start with a very simple question. You called Luizinho Faleiro's exit a blessing in disguise. Kindly tell us how and why.
No, I mean, I was seeing his press conference and was observing what all he was saying. And it looked like he was trying to find some proper explanation he was trying to give when he had no proper explanation. And when the Congress party has given Mr. Faleiro so many opportunities, so many seats of position, he has been Chief Minister, then he's been All India Congress General Secretary, in charge of Northeast. So he has enjoyed the maximum amount of support and opportunities from the Congress party. So in this late juncture, if he wants to create some situation for himself, I think it shows that his personality, it's a poor reflection of his personality. And I also told yesterday, even within the Congress, he was not involved in any agitations, not involved in any programs. He was a senior leader, but not visible when so many issues of the Goan people, of the Goan state was being taken up by the Congress party. He was not visible, he was not supportive. Even in the ZP elections, he could not get his own candidates elected. Being such a senior leader, that means he had lost touch with the people. So maybe for somebody else, it might make a good headline that former Chief Minister is leaving the Congress. But on the ground, in his own constituency, he himself had become very weak. That was the feedback even I had got. So we were looking at various options in his own constituency. But of course, he's a part of our family and we respect our leaders. And we were looking at, we were very hesitant of what to do in that particular constituency.
Are you saying, sir, and this is very important, are you saying that internally, although you had not arrived at a decision, you are looking at replacing Luizinho Faleiro as a candidate?
I was looking at replacing, but the performance was poor. ZP elections was poor. Involvement in the agitations were poor.
The party was worried about Navelin seat.
Involved in party work was very poor. At least in the last few years, I think you yourself know, people of Goa know. So that was a worrying thing for us. Of course, I'm not saying we want to deny him the seat, but it was worrying for us that constituency is not in control.
So at some point of time, there was a thought process, there was contemplation that if the performance on the ground is so poor, the party may have to look at somebody else.
See, of course, you have to bring in new faces. You have to always, there has to be a change. Younger generation has to be promoted. And people who have seen everything should make way for newer faces. So that thinking is always there in any political party. So that is just a thought process. But if people, why I said that was, they're making such a hue and cry about Mr. Luizinho Faleiro leaving and such a senior leader leaving the Congress. I don't think on the ground, in his own constituency, it's going to be a problem for us. Forget about, I'm not talking about rest of Goa or rest of his neighboring constituencies. Talking about Navelim itself, I think it's a blessing in disguise and new people, new leadership will emerge there. That is what I feel.
We called it a dignified silence for 3 years, 4 years and suffering the humiliation. How do you react to that?
I think the very concept of being silent is itself a wrong statement. Why should you be silent? You're in a party, you've held senior positions, you're a senior leader. Why should you maintain dignified silence? You have a problem, you should express it. It's not that nobody is going to listen and you should be involved. So dignified silence is for what? So if he was upset, if he was unhappy, then why show it now? He could have done it 2 years back. Whenever he felt that he was humiliated, in which he himself has claimed that he has never been humiliated by the Congress party. So there is no connection between these two statements. So if you are humiliated, express it, tell the party, and if the party doesn't respond, you can take your steps. But now, when you're going in for elections, when you're entering the war zone, suddenly you wake up and say, I was humiliated, I was maintaining dignified silence, I suffered. Now from where to where Mr. Luizinho Faleiro has come within the Congress party, entire Goa knows. What all positions he's occupied, entire Goa knows. Wasn't that all because of the Congress party? So when the going is good, then you don't say anything about the Congress. In every political person's career, there's ups and downs. So the minute you are facing some down, if you call that suffering, I think there's so many Goans who are actually suffering. There's so many people of Goa who are actually suffering. What is his suffering compared to the suffering of so many ordinary people of Goa?
He makes two important points in his letter to Sonia Gandhi. Number one is 2017, he refers to that incident and says that he was forced to not stake claim till Congress gets 24 MLAs. We'll come to the second part later, but he has put that in writing probably for the first time and blamed your then desk in charge.
See,
how do you see that?
Again, all these things are part of history now. If you had got a full majority, 21 MLAs, Congress would have formed the government. We were also dependent upon outsiders. Not that we had full majority. So, and many of the tickets which we lost then were the recommendations of the same person. So, there is no point in trying to find reasons now. There is no point doing a blame game now. That is all past. Now we are at 4 years.
The second incident he refers to is his removal. That the CLP said that they will form the government in 24 hours.
See, political circumstances happen. Nobody is in position always. You become PCC president, you become CM, then you become ex-CM, you become ex-PCC, then he was All India Congress Committee General Secretary. Then he, I don't know for what reasons, but then he was removed from there. So, positions, nobody can occupy positions always, no. But he's been an MLA, he's always been given a ticket by the Congress party, they've never denied him a ticket and they've given him all opportunities. Nobody's career is, I've been MLA 5 times, I've been minister only once. That doesn't mean that I say, oh, Congress party didn't make me minister and all the other terms. So these are, see, you want to find excuses, you can find. Anybody can find. But there is no principles behind his excuses. That's why his press conference was filled with, he never came to the point because heart of heart he knows what the truth is. Heart of heart he knows that Congress has given him everything and today he is betraying the Congress. That is the actual truth.
Are you hurt that a senior congressman like him has gone away?
I am hurt at the fact that someone who has got so much from the Congress today has the, at this juncture especially, even if I told this 1 year back or 2 years back and said, I don't like what is happening in the Congress and I am going to leave the Congress, I would have appreciated that. Today is going with a personal agenda. There is a, I told yesterday also, there is a spin-off benefit for him. Trinamool Congress came, they are offering him something, he is getting something for himself. So instead of saying that I am going to Trinamool because I am getting something, he is creating one, fabricating one nice story, one nice for the people of Goa, for my Goa. What happened to my Goa for 6 months ago? What happened to my Goa 1 year ago? What happened to my Goa 2 years ago? So these are all, he's creating a story where actually he is going for his personal gain.
How significant is the damage to the Congress party with his exit?
I told you it's a blessing in disguise.
Okay. So you are saying there is no damage?
I think Congress party has got enough people there in that constituency to see that we get re-elected in that constituency, and it gives opportunity for newer people. We want fresh blood, we want new blood, and sometimes these senior people, when they don't vacate their seats, I think this forceful kind of vacation is helping us to give new opportunities to new people.
Are you surprised with Trinamool Congress entry at this point of time? Because still a month ago, there was no Trinamool Congress. From last maybe 8 to 10 days, suddenly there is Trinamool here, there is IPAC here, and they are breaking Congress. So are you surprised?
See, I don't know what their intentions are. Trinamool Congress is a respectable party. It is doing well in West Bengal. I appreciate that. But what is the meaning of Trinamool itself? Trinamool means from the root, from the grassroots. So you build the party from the grassroots. That is Trinamool. So where is the Trinamool in Goa? Where is the grass? Have they planted the grass here? Have they cultivated the grass here? Is it the grassroots? This should not have been an approach for a party like Trinamool Congress. This is the Amit Shah model, the Modi model of coming in chartered aircrafts, offering money to everybody, come join our party, we will fund your election, we will take care of you. This is the Amit Shah Modi model, which is destroying democracy in the country, which Trinamool Congress is supposed to be fighting. Because they went to Bengal and did the same thing to Trinamool. Took away their ministers, took away their MLAs, took away their MPs. Now, instead of Trinamool Congress being an example of anti-BJP and anti this policy of BJP, they're adopting that scheme. I am surprised. Where is the grassroots? Trinamool means grassroots. Where is the grassroots? You are trying to directly pluck the fruit without developing the party at the local level. If Trinamool had come 1 year, 2 years ago, 3 years ago, fine. I can understand. Every political party has got a right. That is democracy. Already in Goa there are multiple parties. NCP, MGP, then Goa Forward, AAP, Congress, and Goencho Awaz and other parties. So many parties are there. So there is no dearth of parties in Goa. So if you wanted to build a party here, you should have come earlier. They came, contested 5 years ago, then they disappeared. 5 years ago, I think Mr. Wilfred D'Souza, who was a much more taller leader than Mr. Luizinho Faleiro, he was in Trinamool. And what happened then? So,
Do you doubt their intentions?
I very much doubt their intentions. This is not this is not a fight against BJP. I'm sorry. If that is the case, it should have been a different approach. Till now, they have not even expressed their approach. Their leaders are meeting all political party leaders. IPAC comes, then Mr. Derek O'Brien comes, then they are doing all kinds of things, going to everyone, meeting them. Come, we will take you to Goa. Some people have got boarding passes. Say, hey, tomorrow a chartered flight is ready, let us go. People have been given boarding passes for flight. Why are they funding them? Why are they giving them air tickets? Why are they saying we will fund your elections? So, this is anti what Mamta wants to do. And it is going to create more confusion. I think they have come here to create more confusion and to weaken the forces against BJP. Which I think is very sad that she is doing this, which I didn't expect a person of Mamta Banerjee's stature to be indulging in Amit Shah kind of politics.
Coming to the Congress, Luizinho Faleiro going, 10 MLAs going, before that 2 MLAs going, and before that Vishwajit Rane going. Do you think this has panned out very poorly for Congress over last 4.5 years?
I would say it is definitely a big setback for our party. When our MLAs have gone just for personal gain, they've gone. And it is a setback. I don't deny that. But we have very clearly said, none of them will be touched. Long back we said, none of those defectors who left us will get re-entry into the Congress. Till today we have not spoken to a single person. Our doors are shut for them forever. Whether it is Babush Monserrat, whether it is anybody XYZ, ABC, nobody is going to be entertained. We will get new people.
But don't you think Congress also shares the blame that you are unable to keep your flock together?
See, when someone comes and uses all kinds of illegal means, see, first of all, when the government was formed, they formed it in a way which it should have been a Congress government because the will of the people was against that government. Then after that, they've used their money power. They've used all IT, ED. You know how BJP, you see everywhere what they did, tried to do in Rajasthan, what they did in Madhya Pradesh, what they've done in northeastern states, what they've done in Karnataka, what they do in so many, to Trinamool in West Bengal. What do? They use all the agencies, they threaten, they blackmail, they offer them ministries. They want to be in power at any cost. See, I'm not saying even before there used to be no defections. There used to be, Goa has seen so many defections, but that was done more on situations happening, emerging, not being compelled, not being
Not
forced,
manufacturing situations.
Not manufacturing situations. Today BJP manufactures situations and they use the might of the government and the departments to ensure that it happens.
But don't you think it is a failure of the Congress party also to keep its
It
flock
is a
together?
learning, because this is subversion of democracy. For BJP, they want to finish off the Congress in India, because they know that if Congress is finished in India, then there is no political party which they can take across all India. Each one is a regional party. So their game plan is somehow destroy, finish the Congress. For that, they use every unethical means, which is never done. We had Vajpayee as the Prime Minister. We never saw this kind of BJP then. This BJP is not the Vajpayee's BJP. This is a unprincipled, corrupt, unethical BJP which wants to control the entire country, dominate the entire country, and to convert from a democracy into a more of an authoritarian state where people are scared of them. So many people are scared to talk today because the minute you talk, there will be an IT notice. So this is the fight that is going on. And who's the biggest voice against this fight? It is Congress party.
The voters would ask, what if they vote for Congress again? What is the guarantee that similar situation would not emerge after the election?
See,
what guarantee can you give, what assurance can you give the Goan voter to vote for Congress and say that this won't be repeated again?
see, we will ensure our ticket selection, our process, finding out the candidates, and ensuring that those mistakes don't happen. And we will also ensure that the candidates are accountable to the decisions that we are taking, and they also tell the people before they even become candidates that we will ensure that we will not do these things, make them accountable to the people. Our candidates should become accountable to the people. Because ultimately, they betray the people. More than betraying the Congress, they have betrayed the voter. Because the voter has trusted them that they will do this. So these are the biggest betrayal that they have committed. So that will not be repeated this time. And these kind of people, we will not entertain. Yeah.
You spoke about the fragmented anti-BJP space at the moment. There are many parties who are approaching Congress for alliance. What is the thought process within the party right now? Because in this already existing fragmented space, do you think going ahead, saying that Ekla Chalo Re is a very rational,
I've never said
prudent
Ekla
idea?
Chalo Re. We have only said that we are preparing in all the 40 constituencies. So our blocks, committees, we are touring, and again from 9th onwards, 9th, 10th, 11th, 12th, 13th, 4-5 days, we are going across to each and every constituency. Chidambaram ji, myself, our voters, our workers, our blocks, we were discussing all that. So that will continue. Regarding alliances and like-minded people, that we have also had a discussion with Rahul Gandhi ji also, and our Congress senior leaders in Delhi, and we will be discussing with the like-minded people.
What is the thought process at
So
the moment?
we'll be talking with the like-minded people. We'll be discussing with them and see that if we can evolve some sort of a common ground where we can all come together to see that BJP can be
So the
defeated.
party is open for alliance.
We are open for, definitely. We are open for, we will discuss with like-minded parties and like-minded people.
Two of the parties that are in talks or they are very interested in tying up with is Goa Forward and NCP. How do you look at both these parties?
See, I would say that we will talk to all these parties, whether it is NCP, whether it is MGP, and whether it's Goa Forward, whether it's Goan Choavas, whether it, all these whom we feel like can be a thing, but ultimately what is going to happen, I cannot say. But definitely we'll have discussions with all of them and we'll see where it goes.
What is the party's thought process right now? How many seats party is actually in a position to contest as of today? When you talk about alliance, Goa Forward may say that we are strong candidates in so many constituencies. The MGP may say that we are strong candidates in so many constituencies. What is the realistic seat projection you have right now? Because usually it is the 33 to 34 seats that the party contests. At this moment, with so many seats vacant, what's the realistic scenario?
See, one is, obviously, we will prepare ourselves in all 40. But historically, we know that certain constituencies we have not been strong. So, those constituencies, we have to definitely see that what we can do. And even if there is going to be an alliance or if there is going to be some like-minded groups coming together, then it has to be mutually beneficial. We have to also benefit, they also have to benefit, only then an alliance works. So all these are very many nitty-gritties are there, which I don't want to get into right now, because it will unnecessarily create a lot of confusion. But ultimately it should be that it helps us and the entire group to win. That should be the benefit of the alliance. And see that this government, you see the focus today is what? Focus is the total collapse of administration in Goa, the total failure of BJP. That is the issue. Not who we align with, not what Trinamool, that is the one issue. But the biggest issue actually is how Goa has been, this 5 years of this BJP government, Mr. Sawant's government has, and including the national BJP, has really destroyed India's economy, destroyed livelihoods, destroyed jobs, and today the projects that they're talking
But
about.
don't you think an anti-BJP vote share, which is a sizable vote share as of today because of all the factors that you are mentioning, isn't in a position to gravitate towards any one option because you guys are so fragmented?
That is the, see, Congress is the only, the main party, the party which can form a majority, give a government on its own. Let's forget about alliances for that matter. Last time also, we didn't have any alliance. We got 17. So, if there's any political party which can form a stable, good government in Goa on its own, it's the Congress party. Let anybody say anything. Even last time also there was so much confusion. Last time also there was central government. Last time AAP came in a big way into Goa. BJP was in power in Delhi. You had Parikar in Delhi. Congress did well. Okay, we couldn't get 21. So Congress is the party here. Let's not dilute that at all. Congress is the party which the people of Goa like.
Many of your like-minded parties feel that Congress leaves the decision of alliance and seat sharing at a very last moment, which is not very conducive considering the kind of politics and election machine the Bharatiya Janata Party has become.
That I agree that we sometimes take more time in deciding these things. Because that has been traditionally Congress.
Would it be different this time?
Definitely, we will not want to keep anything to the last minute. Whatever we need to decide should be decided much earlier. Nothing should be kept pending for say 1 month before elections or 2 months before elections. All these things should be decided much earlier so that our voters are clear, our candidates are clear, and even for the alliance part also, they are also clear.
They are also clear.
Yeah, because it helps everybody. So, and I have faith in the people of Goa that they want Congress this time. But we have to show them that we are ready, and we are doing that. We are building it from the booth level. We are doing that systematically. We are doing that work parallelly. Then we'll run a good campaign. What Rahul ji told us was, run a good campaign, good narrative, which what the Congress ideology, philosophy is, reflects the Goan philosophy and ideology of multicultural, diverse, appreciating everyone's identity, everyone's culture, their language, and the issues concerning Goan people, protecting the environment, protecting its heritage, its ecosystem, that has to be protected. So that is what will be our endeavor in our campaign.
That is the style in which you will run your campaign.
Yeah.
BJP has somehow converted our elections into a clash of personalities. They are now declaring Pramod Sawant as their chief ministerial candidate. Do you think Congress needs to declare a chief ministerial candidate, give a very clear face this time and say to the people of Goa, this is our CM face, this is the administration you are going to get if you elect us, and go ahead in this campaign?
See, we will, regarding the CM phase, there has been no decision or any discussion made. We are going to work together. All the leaders will work together. We will campaign together. And once the result comes, our CLP will be there. And we will ensure that this time,
there will be no declaration of CM face beforehand.
We have not taken any such decision. If any such decision is taken at a later stage also, I don't know. But right now, there is no such decision taken. But we are all going together and it will be a joint effort in the campaign.
Why I asked that question and my final question is last time everybody says that Congress could not decide who the leader should be in the CLP and that led to the delay. So isn't it better to make this thing? And right now I believe that with the exit of Luizinho Faleiro and all, your options are limited and clear enough to make those declarations.
I don't want to say anything, but see, don't keep on saying last time, because last time we didn't get a majority. See, we were at 17.
But you could not decide about your CM candidate also.
No. See, CM candidate also is dependent upon our allies supporting us, whom they want. See, and it was just one night. It's not that we delayed. It was a matter of one day.
But don't you think now
if you're, no, I would,
in the present scenario, it's a much easier alternative, easier option which Congress
this time there shall be no confusion. We are well prepared. We understand what happened last time. There will be no room for any such complacency. And even in our campaign also, we will make sure that people of Goa will understand that this time Congress will not allow what happened last time to
My
repeat.
simple expectation is there would be clarity.
I think there will be clarity, and I think we will run the campaign in a way where there is clarity for people.
Dineshjit,
Yeah.
I know it's a very hot political atmosphere all around. Still, you took
No,
out
no,
time.
I think, see, politics is such, and today's politics is become even more hotter. But I think somehow I have faith in the Goan people. I think Goa understands politics better. We have seen so many people. Like last time, he said, AAP is coming, AAP is coming, AAP is coming. Because Kejriwal was like, he had defeated BJP in Delhi. Same thing now they're saying Mamta has defeated BJP in Punjab, in West Bengal. But ultimately, the people of Goa understand what the Goans need. And I think I have faith in that. So that faith and the people of Goa keeps me going and makes me feel vibrant and happy.
Dineshji, in spite of this hot political drama, you accepted our invitation, came here, gave this interview, a very frank interview.
Yeah.
Pleasure talking to you.
Thank you, Pramodji. Thank you.
This program was sponsored by Ajio Big Bold Sale. Download the app to wishlist now.